My name is Turner. I'm a rising senior at Colorado Academy, and this is my project, the Audio Spectrum Analyzer. So previously, in order to run my project, I had to rely on my computer to do the FFT in processing, and I didn't want to have to rely on that. So I started working on this aspect. I attempted to get the new Raspberry Pi 2 to run the FFT. So what I have is I've uploaded onto the Raspberry Pi processing, and I have code that I adapted to work with processing. And I have it currently able to run an FFT on the Raspberry Pi and export the data to these two Arduinos. And I know this because I can see the data receive pins on the two Arduinos are lighting up. However, nothing is showing on the screens, but yeah. So some of the difficulties that I've faced while attempting this project is that processing is not normally run on a Raspberry Pi. So it took me a while to figure out how to get the proper Java on the Raspberry Pi in order to be able to run processing. And additionally, since the Raspberry Pi runs with a Linux operating system, it was very difficult to figure out how to edit the code from Windows format to a Linux format so that it would work properly with the Raspberry Pi. And I encountered many errors and problems while attempting to do this, but I finally got it to work. And I learned a lot about how to use terminal commands and work with Linux style program names and things of that nature, and how to get Raspberry Pi to communicate with Arduinos, which is something I've never done before. Overall, I really enjoyed my time here at BlueStamp. It has reinforced my desire to become an engineer, specifically, well, sort of in combination mechanical and electrical engineer, as I really got to experience both forms of engineering while working on this project. I also really liked the ability to work with and among other people who share my similar interests, and I also liked the ability or the opportunity to have a more documented and official engineering experience, which is something I've never had access to before.